Foster Grant.
And I have to survive a week of challenges in a place where you wouldn't survive a day without the right survival skills. In this episode, I'll be heading into the mountains of the Adirondacks in the middle of January, where the nights are cold and the days are short, and the mountains make the days even shorter. Temperatures can drop to as low as -50 at night, with wind chills well below -75. Only the most physically fit and able can survive in these extreme environments. Before I get dropped off, I have to make some crucial decisions in order to survive in this frigid, barren environment. One thing I'll need to do is decide whether I want to go in with these more comfortable shoes with the crampons that work really well, or whether I need my Sorels, heavy boots that will keep my feet warm. Unfortunately, the drop-off occurred after dark. No point in sticking around though, it's just get too cold on a night like this when the wind chills down to -38. I could hunker down, but I'd just be cold all night long. Instead, I'm going to continue on in the dark. Equipment breakdowns are never fun, but in the dark in these frigid temps, they can be dangerous. Even fixing a broken strap on a pair of crampons can result in frozen fingers, frostbite, and potentially loss of limb. Fortunately, here on the Adirondacks, there are a number of lean-tos where I might find shelter for the night. Still, it's not a pleasant situation. The nights are cold, dark. Finding water is probably one of the most difficult tasks to do in the sub-artic temperatures of the Adirondacks. But we've come across a stream. The only trick now will be to find an open hole where I can get some water to drink. Without it, I might not last the week. Even though the stream may look frozen, there's a fast-moving river underneath, and the height of these ice sheets tells me that in the recent past it was once a raging torrent, perhaps released by an ice dam just upstream. The ice is rather thin here. I can feel it cracking underneath my feet. But if I can get around this boulder, I should be in the clear. Walking on ice is an extremely delicate maneuver, requiring years of practice. But it's necessary if I'm going to find an open water hole. Oh, yeah, be very careful here on the ice. A tad chilly, but still very refreshing. Black bears are perhaps the most ferocious animals one might come across here in the deep of the Adirondacks. If one does, you must be careful not to disturb them. But you can imagine my surprise when I came across these puma tracks. Also known as cougars or mountain lions, they were eradicated over a century ago. But these tracks clearly say otherwise. This is one animal I hope not to cross while trekking in the woods. I was hoping that I might find a scrap of food here at this outpost, but as you can see, it's all locked up for winter and there's nothing around. Not many people come into the Adirondacks in the winter. The Adirondacks are littered with rocks and gorges and valleys. Treacherous terrain. Fortunately, I came across this bridge, which has allowed me to cross with ease. But if it weren't for the bridge, it would have been a dicey situation down below. These steep inclines can be quite treacherous in the winter. Fortunately, at some time in the past, the people who lived here before put these steps in using their bare hands. The people of Tahoe are renowned for their building construction skills here on the Adirondacks, and you can still find the remnants of their work today. Another treacherous stream that I have to cross, though it looks like someone has been here before. Whoa! Have to be careful on the ice at all times. You take your guard down for even a moment, and tragedy and danger is lurking for you. With steep inclines, it's easy to lose one's breath. And the best thing to do sometimes is to just take your time and slow down, keep your balance, and work your way slowly up these treacherous terrains. Fortunately for me, I've got a good set of boot nails on the bottom of my boots, which allow me to almost walk up even this glare ice. It's hard to bring in a week's worth of food, so I have to be on my lookout at all times to see what I might be able to find.
And here I've spotted a white-tailed deer with a young fawn that would make a perfect meal, in which if I had been more careful I might have caught with my bare hands. Alas, I'm upwind of the creature, and it has sensed me. There'll be no quintessential Adirondack venison for dinner tonight.
Like right here, in the snow. So I've been in this frozen hell for a week, and though I've bagged almost 46 peaks, right now all I'm looking forward to is a hot meal and a warm bed. In order to finally get out, I've come to this remote logging outpost, where hopefully I'll find someone who might be willing to give me a ride. In fact, I think I hear some people now. Till next time.
This frigid country carries its weight. It's a formidable environment, not to be underestimated. The one thing's for sure, I won't be able to look at a Snickers bar in the snow for quite a while. But finally, I can head home to my family, and that's a welcome thought.
Hey, that's Foster Grant.
Foster who? You know, the TV show?
The wild man in the show. That man's wild.
Hey, aren't you Foster Grant? Control yourself, boys. Can I get a ride out of here with you?
You're not giving me a ride.
You're on your own, man.
Give it a chance, wild man.